We're live, and I want to share some real world advice in this 2 minute tip. It's going to help your bottom line and you becoming successful in the future. All right, so let's get to it. Now, I'm going to try something different here because 2 minute tips is going to be part of the LinkedIn feed. In 10 minutes or less, I'm going to put it on YouTube, Facebook, and eventually Periscope when I get that sorted out. Maybe Instagram. I don't know. I'm still experimenting. You tell me what you like. Tell me what works for you in your business. What video content creation is working for your business? I'd like to know. I'd like to start the conversation here. So put some comments in the links. Now, right onto the subject. I've been talking to a lot of people, been watching a lot of comments and a lot of traffic in and out of online media and blogs and just conversation overall. And what I want to share with you is absolutely critical is the fact that there are so many people out there that imagine that creating a social platform and creating a social media presence and something is going to be a magical transition into being famous and fortunes and glamorous lifestyles. And I'm here to tell you right now that if you are looking for a quick win, riches in the niches, and all of that kind of good stuff, and laying on the beach with a can of Corona or a bottle of whatever your favorite beverage is, it's not going to happen. There is no shortcut to success. You have to show up every single day. You have to be there. You have to take part in it. You have to practice. You have to do daily exercises, relentlessly executing on the pursuit of your dream. If you don't take action, nothing will happen. If you don't get out of your comfort zone, nothing will happen. If you don't continue to pursue your dream, no one else is going to push you. No one else is going to cause or create this activity that you're going to be able to say, I did it. I won. I got there. It's a journey. Enjoy the day, enjoy the process, enjoy the recognition you receive when you look in the mirror and say, I'm going to get up and I'm going to do this. I'm going to show up every single day. I'm going to do the work. And, becoming an overnight success takes years sometimes. So when you think and you imagine that the only thing you have to do is do a couple of posts and, show up once in a while, it ain't gonna happen. Sorry, that's not the way it works. Maybe if you have a team of professionals following you around and shooting a camera and you have a budget to pay for that, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you don't need to show up. However, I can tell you anyone that has any notoriety, anyone that's made anything as far as an impact in life in general has had to get up, do the work, and take place. And that's my rant for the day. So that's LinkedIn. Now, kindness is cool. Smiles are free. And I want you to enjoy the day. And if you want to hang out with me a little longer on this conversation as I share a few more thoughts, connect with me on Facebook or YouTube. And I'd just love to have you, subscribe, link and subscribe and all that kind of good stuff. You know the drill. You've been here before. This is not new information. I do want to have you as part of the community. I'd love to get to know you more. So, on with the content. Here's another piece of information that I'd love to share with you. Is one of the things that we often imagine is that social media is going to be different than real life. because we see all of these people doing amazing things when they're showing up on Instagram, the Instagram life. And right now, we're living in the most amazing time in history. Never before in the history of mankind have we actually allowed the opportunity to be, how do I want to say this? This opportunity is by far, and it exceeds anything we ever imagined. This has never happened. You know, you don't need permission to pick up a phone and broadcast a message. You don't need permission to be essentially your own radio station. You don't have to ask for permission to produce content or create anything. And you can express yourself in any way, shape, or form, produce a website, produce an online presence, and manage that output, that creativity in any niche you can imagine. So, one of the things that comes along with that flexibility, that opportunity, and everything about it is this feeling of overwhelm, this opportunity to think, I'm so far behind, FOMO, fear of missing out. And I think that there's a huge crisis building in a lot of areas in different demographics of this feeling that I'm missing out on something. I'm not enough. I am I am, behind. And it's the direct result of having this vision that somebody else is doing something more, better, faster, quicker, easier, and they have it so easy. And when you really investigate under the covers and you learn all of the things that are necessary to get the results that you're seeing, it's it's no different in real life. It's the musician that's practiced thousands and thousands of hours. So the muscle memory understands where the notes are, where you just imagine and think about what you want to create, and you understand what it takes to create that because you practiced so many hours, so many days, so weeks and months and years to get everything to look so easy. And in this online world where we're all, scrolling up down the feeds and we see something amazing, you don't know what it has taken that individual to get to that place in their progress. Granted, there are the unique individuals, the unicorns that, pop up here and there, or you get one viral video that pops up here and there. However, that's not longevity. That's not what I would consider a career. Artists, actors, writers, poets. These are individual creative passions that people have, and they really take on ownership on their craft. You know, you know, Stephen King, a lot of these people sit down and do the work every single day, and they hone their craft. And if you can imagine yourself practicing something every single day, just imagine what you would do or where you would be or what skill you would have in a year. You'd be 365 days ahead of where you are right now today. And 365 days of practice can take you a long distance. And it's amazing when you look back and you think, I can't even believe that I didn't know this. And now you can't imagine not knowing it. And you gloss over the things you know because you've achieved that experience. And these skills are unique to your experience. And so let us remember that judging yourself and your progress against others is a race to the bottom. It's a race, it's a recipe for disaster, and we don't need to go there. We don't need to do it. And there's no value in it. There's absolutely no value in it. You are exactly where you need to be at this moment in this particular point in your life. So don't imagine you need to be anywhere else except right here, right now, doing what you're doing. And if you don't like where you are right now, and you don't like the decisions that led to where you are right now, and you don't like the choices that you've made in order to accomplish your goal today, tomorrow's a new day. Make a new choice. Look at the next thing, break it down to the smallest common denominator. What's the next possible action I can take in order to change my direction? You know, it's just like a steering wheel on a car. You can turn it left or you can turn it right. You can put the brakes on or you can put the gas. You have choices. Life is no different. You have choices, and those choices provide you with outcomes, and those outcomes will provide results. And if you break it down and work backwards, rather than looking at the big long-term goal where I want X, Y, and Z outcome, just think of the next possible step you can take to being productive, and then do that relentlessly until you've acquired that skill and that next step, and you've got to the next step, and then build it up. Break it down like Legos, smaller building blocks, and then build that out until you've achieved your results you're looking for. Measure those results against what your expectations are. Because there are times where you think you want to go a certain place and you get there and you think, what the hell did I do? Why did I want to do this? I don't even like this. So be cautious of what you wish for. Anyway, I love that you're here. And if you're watching this right now, all the gratitude in the world. I love this, and I just want to impart this message to you and share a little bit of wisdom that I've learned along the way, and the bumps and the bruises that I've taken along down my path and my journey. So anyway, I'm going to wrap it up. I know you got better things to do, and I just want to thank you for the time and the opportunity. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to understand a new perspective if you have it, and enlighten me, because I love learning every single day. So kindness is cool, smiles are free, and you enjoy the day.